Hello, guys. For today's presentation over President's faith, I chose to explore Abraham Lincoln's faith, who was the U.S. president in history. This is presented by Kixali Juarez. In this slide, I wanted to introduce some background information over Abraham Lincoln and his early life. He was born in 1809 in Kentucky. He was the second out of three kids. He was the 16th president of the United States from 1861 to 1865. His presidency was one of the most dangerous moments during American history due to the Civil War. He grew up in a Baptist household. He was exposed to the Bible and Baptist teachings, but was never baptized and never joined a church. Lincoln's religious life was private, involving early skepticism, shaping his thinking and moral sense. This would determine how he approached challenges in his life. On this second slide, I wanted to introduce some more background information over his marriage and his adulthood. As an adult, Lincoln refused to join a church, but that didn't stop him from wondering and asking spiritual beliefs and questions. Later on in 1842, Lincoln got married to Mary Todd, who came from a Christian household, yet this didn't cause any conflict between their marriage. And on the right side, there is a picture of them getting married. Lincoln's beliefs in providence and the moral responsibility is how he coped with deaths and how he led his family and how he made life decisions. The beliefs of Lincoln is how his marriage and friendships were shaped. Lincoln avoided formal declaration over religious status and was careful about using religious language in public. Lincoln's political career. Since Lincoln wasn't a formal member of church, many used this against him, mainly during his campaigns, many calling him infidel due to his unclear religious status. His response would be that he believed in scriptures and respected the Bible and the moral principles without being a member of church. Lincoln would mention and talked a lot about God, used religious ideas in his speeches. This made people believe and trust him that he was capable of leading the nation. As a president, Lincoln often believed that the nation needed God's guidance, and that's what strongly shaped how he campaigned and how he would make decisions as a leader. On the left side, there's a couple of pictures of him in his campaigns. Lincoln's presidency. Lincoln believed in a political religion based on the Constitution, obeying laws, and sharing moral values. Lincoln avoided using religion to appeal voters, but understood religious language could unite all the people. During the Civil War, growing beliefs in providence guided his leadership during the Civil War, because he believed God was guiding those events during this time, having a purpose, and that God had a plan for the nation. Lincoln's post-presidency. So Abraham Lincoln did not have a post-presidency. He was assassinated in April 14th, 1865 at Ford's Theater located in Washington, D.C. while watching a play called Our American Cousin. Although Abraham didn't live through his presidency, his faith depleted significantly in his final years. He was opening up more into God's purpose and the moral meaning. Many say Lincoln's address is the most religious speech given by a president, this showing his religious thinking. Overview over Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln's religious beliefs were known over time. He was very unsure about religion. Lincoln formally never joined church, but his speeches, writings, and such made us believe that he believed in justice and to do the right thing. Lincoln believed in providence, meaning he thought God guided what happened in the world, especially during the Civil War. Some key points over Abraham Lincoln was he gave the big speech being the Gettysburg in March of 1861. He encouraged Americans to share value, and he believed in providence. Overall, I believe his spiritual perspective is what shaped